We are at about 6 months for this planted 46-gallon aquarium. Just wanted to do another little update. So I think it's looking really nice. I've not had CO2 for a while now. I would like to add it again because I'm hoping that if I do, the Cryptocorini spiralis red over here and in the back, I think that is what's causing the leaves to go green like they are. So I'm hoping that will change, but otherwise, even with no CO2, I feel like the tank is looking pretty great. Huge population of little shrimp. There are now at least a half dozen baby lamp-eye killifish. So that's been exciting. I think they're gonna be okay. I'm feeding the parents well so they don't decide to eat them. So they're still pretty tiny. But yeah, super happy with the way this turned out. It's probably, as far as just, aquascaping and trying to make a nice looking aquarium, I think in all my years, probably, 45 years of keeping fish, this is the tank I'm most proud of. I made a lot of effort to design it and choose the plant layout and the hardscape layout, and yeah, I'm really satisfied with this one. So, like I said, about 6 months, technically 7 months, because for a month I ran it with the dark start method. So I ran it without any lights and plants, just the water to make the aquasoils ammonia cycle. And that worked very well because up until the CO2 running out, I had no algae problems. And even then, it was just the black staghorn, is that what it's called? Black staghorn algae. That really isn't that big a deal. I was able to deal with most of it. There's still little bits of it here and there, but it's not overwhelming the tank in any way. So yeah, very pleased with this one. Very happy with the outcome. I'd like to keep it going. Considering adding maybe something like pygmy cories or Corydoras, I think it's Hestatus, that are similar to Corydoras pygmaeus. I think they won't eat baby shrimp and probably won't eat the baby killifish, but I'm not sure on that. It's something I'm considering. We'll see. The 45-gallon, looking nicer now. I did a water change a few days ago, siphoned out all the algae. This is a different type. All my aquariums have different algae. So like I said, the other one has the staghorn algae. This one has this, I'm not even sure which type it is, but it's sort of this green cotton candy-like algae that you can siphon out very easily, and then little bits of it float around the tank until they finally settle down. But overall, right now, it's looking pretty good. Again, no CO2. The CO2 ran out in this aquarium, which if you go back a couple of videos when it had CO2, the reds of the rotala on the right were much deeper, and the color on the, I think it's Limnophila on the left, was much better, and the leaves were much bigger. All the other plants more or less look the same, but those two particularly with CO2 are much more attractive. So I've gone back and forth. I was considering removing all the stem plants from this aquarium, maybe moving my angelfish, a pair of my angelfish in here to breed. But I feel like that's a mistake. I feel like then I'll be stuck with dealing with a bunch of baby angelfish if I'm successful, and then what do I do? So I'm holding off on that and just leaving this as a mostly plant. There's a few autosynclus and a few little snow amano shrimp. And I think I'm gonna just hold off on doing anything fish related for a while. But yeah, happy with this one too overall. Can't complain. Stem tanks are a lot more work, but I still think it was a fun experiment and came out pretty good considering it's not an ideal aquarium size for a planted aquarium. So there we have it. The 46-gallon bowfront and the 45-gallon high planted aquariums at about the 6-month to 7-month mark. And yeah, I feel like they're both successes. So thank you for watching. And yeah, comment below. Let me know how you feel about them.